This is why waking up between 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. and pray is significant. Why you must wake up between 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. to pray? What actually happens between 2 to 3 a.m. that must make you to wake up and pray? By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you the significance of midnight prayers, especially between 2 to 3 a.m. because certain significant things actually happens that must bring you to your knees to pray. Because believe me, prayer should be a life wire of everybody, because to a great extent a prayerful person is a powerful person. Doing spiritual work and other spiritual activities should never limit or reduce your prayer life. To a great extent, no matter the level of spiritual work I know and do, it doesn't stop me from waking up and praying at least 3 hours every 12 midnight, and out of that 3 hours at least 1 hour quality praise to God, because I have understand, experienced, and see the tremendous power available in midnight prayers and how it gives victory over all forms of darkness, over all forms of battle, and break yokes. If only you follow me to the end of today's video, I'll be sharing with you why it is optionally compulsory that you must be praying between 12 to 2 a.m. in the midnight. But before then, please give this video a like so that YouTube algorithm will shift this video to other people that need it. As to do so, may God bless you. So, welcome back to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I discuss three important variables which actually help safety and spirituality. In this channel, we pray strategic prayers, we read the word of God in and out, we believe in balance. That is actually why we do spiritual work. So if this is the very first time you're finding yourself in this particular channel, you are highly welcome. Please kindly hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. So without wasting time, let's dive in. Into this video, I wish to remind you that our Waking Mind Spirituality Global Academy is going to kick off again by November 1st, which is actually going to be the third group of learners that will be enrolling into our spiritual academy, where you'll be exposed to secret things existing in this universe that will help to actually give you eternal liberation, give you information that will make you to excel above your equals and prosper ever after and eternally, and above all provide a sort of working document you can actually leave as inheritance to your unborn and born generation. Because actually the Bible says that a good man leaves inheritance for the children. Part of the inheritance is information, because information is power. No matter the amount of treasures you leave for them and they don't know how to back it up and protect it spiritually, those treasures are bound to scatter. So you can actually chat me up with this WhatsApp number, or actually check the community or the pin comment to get more details about it. As you come on board, may God honor you. So without wasting time, let's look at the reasons why it is optionally compulsory that waking up 2 to 3 a.m. is non-negotiable. You need to understand this. Why is it that when things are getting into midnight, people will say it is unholy hour? They will call it unholy hour. It's simply because a lot of unholy things, evil things take place at that midnight. And you should know that God did not only create human, he created spirit, and spirit will begin to exist before the physical world. And that is why spiritual world have dominion over the physical world. You notice that spirits, that 12 to 3 a.m. is their peak time when they operate and cause a lot of havoc. And when at 12 midnight they wake up, they may have meeting of how they are going to cause certain problems, and then by 1 they start rushing to go and engage in such problems and evil they have planned. Then definitely once it's 2 a.m. they will be at the peak of causing that havoc, and then when it's getting to 3 a.m. they summarize and end their activities. In lieu to this, you will notice that because God has given us dominion over this earth, that your ability to wake up at that particular time and take charge of certain conditions and maybe the dreams you have and unpalatable things they have done, and be able to use prayers and your powerful decrees to wage war against whatever that is done, will be able to make them not to execute their enterprise. No wonder Bible said in Job 5 verse 12 that God disappoint the devices of the crafty so that their hands will not perform their enterprise. So one of the reasons why it's optionally compulsory that you must wake up between 2 to 3 a.m. to pray, irrespective of who you are. You can set alarm. You can wake up naturally. Some people are blessed like with that, especially when you're a chosen person, is because you need prayer of vigilance. You need to keep night vigil in order to arrest whatsoever spirit or powers or force that has caused one havoc or the other in your territory, so as to quench it, stop it, and prevent such havoc from happening and stop them before they stop you. At a time, the Bible actually said, watch therefore and pray always that you may be counted worthy to escape these things. If you must escape certain dominations, certain spiritual and physical battles that the enemy may stick around your life, you must keep eternal vigilance through prayers, just like Luke 21 verse 36 has said it. Number two, it is that it is hour of divine intervention. Every one of us at one point in time needed intervention because of what we are going through. Nobody that will say that I am perfect, I have no issues, I have no problem. Again, it's not possible. At one point in time, we needed divine intervention. And you notice that just as the Bible said in Judges 6:36, that Gideon arose and looked, and behold, the fleas wait with dew, and the ground was dry. You know, for the interest of those that don't always believe in spirituality or using some spiritual direction to find out some information, you notice that this Gideon was faced with certain decisions in his life. He now make a bet with God that if I keep this my fleas, and when I wake up and it is wet, there is water on it, I will know that you are proving what I want to go. But if there is no water, I will also know. And he kept it in a place that is very dry. Lo and behold, there was some water. Then when he kept it where there is supposed to be dews, it was very dry. It was a pointer and a sign to him that God has approved what he's asking. So sometimes we use certain things as a point of contact for God to show or direct us on what actually to or do or concerning a situation, especially using coconut. When you get coconut like this, whether it's the one that the outer back has been removed or the one like this, and you are able to keep it in your house for some days, and at least 3 days, and you want to undertake certain tasks or make certain decisions, and you pray and so God, the creator of the universe, by the power you are packaged on this coconut, I wish to find out if this business, if I undertake it, it is going to favor me. You shake it very well, there is enough water in the coconut, and keep it. After 3 days, the water completely dry. Looking at this coconut, you know that there is no place the water can leak out from it. My dear, don't undertake that task. Likewise, when you wake up after 3 days and shake it, the water is still there intact. My dear, undertake that task, it will favor you. So this is exactly the same thing that the same thing that Gideon did, and that was in the night around 2 to 3 a.m. and God divinely intervened to show him that he is on the right track. Likewise, do you know that 2 to 3 a.m. is an hour of divine intervention? By mirroring Gideon's experience, you notice that if you are confused about certain situation, certain unwholesome situation has been going on in your life, you are trying all possible means and it's not working, wake up between 2 to 3 a.m. and pray. By divine providence and divine intervention, you will get answer of peace, liberation from that problem, and you have reason to testify. So that's number two. Number three is, it is hour of breaking of curses. According to Matthew 17:21, you see, however, this kind cannot go except by fasting and prayers. Do you notice that when you go to sleep like around 9 p.m., you have not eaten till daybreak around 6, to a great extent, whether you like it or not? If you are not eating in that period, you are fasting. And what colors it to be more
to be called fasting is that you actually prayed. Now, when you take advantage of it at the middle and peak of that your empty stomach, maybe you have 9, 10, 11, 12, by 2 to 3 you're able to pray middle of it, then 4, 5, 6 you wake up, you see that is the middle, and then to a great extent that prayer is related to prayer of somebody who is naturally fasting and praying, and to a great extent it will help you to break curses, cast out demons, and then conquer territories, because that is the peak time demonic forces are causing their havoc. You'll be able to catch them red-handed and then squeeze out whatever they have stolen from you and be able to progress ever after. So that is number 3. Number 4 is it helps you to seek God guidance. You know that throughout the day that people are awake, there is a lot of noise here and there. If you are seeking some information from God, you may not have that quietness to know what actually God is saying. But according to Psalm 119 verse 148, you see the Bible says that my eyes are awake before the watches of the night, that I may meditate on your word. It means that when people are busy sleeping in the night, you wake up in order to read, in order to meditate, in order to have in order to have in order to have sober reflection, and then pray to Almighty God. You notice that praying between 2 to 3 a.m. allows quiet reflection and perfect guidance, and God can reveal mysteries that is not known to any man. One of the ways I have ever downloaded lots of mysteries that God has enabled me to be sharing in this channel is my constant midnight prayer. When I am praying, before you know it, information will start filtering, because actually prayer is a two-way traffic. You talk to God and God talk to you. When you are praying, you know that you are talking to God and God did not talk to you, something is not right. It means that you are either in spiritual prison or your relationship with God is not cordial. But once you're in cordial relationship with God, God will certainly speak to you, and through that, He will give you information that is not easily known to anybody. So it is a time of sober reflection that can help you to get unusual information that can bring divine turnaround in your life. The last but not the least, which is number 5, is that it helps us praying between 2 to 5 a.m. always lead to having victory over darkness. Are you aware that Bible said in John 1 verse 5 that the light shineth in the darkness, and darkness comprehend it not? You notice that 2 to 3 a.m. is a kind of peak of dark hour, and when the peak of dark hour has reached, to an extent, the next thing that we need is daybreak. And now in that peak of darkness, you shine your light with prayers. There is no how you will not weaken every darkness that has been causing havoc around you, and then light will overtake it, and you'll be able to conquer situations that seems to be difficult. You'll be able to inspire witches and wizards, demonic forces, and weaken them permanently from ever oppressing you. Maybe you are the type that sleeps in the dream, that when you sleep, you eat, you have fun, and certain unwholesome things happen in the dream, and this may have cost you one way or the other your spiritual life and blessings physically. When you learn to take authority between 2 to 3, no matter how strong that demonic forces is, you will cut off the neck immediately. Again, you will also notice that beyond this particular spiritual benefit I've mentioned, you notice that to a great extent, praying midnight prayer will bring mental focus, clarity, and alertness to whosoever that is doing it. It can improve your spiritual sensitivity even in the daytime. Now, when things are going wrong, you can figure it out immediately and be able to take charge of it. Again, to a great extent, it increases your faith and devotion. That is, to a great extent, it means that you have time with God. And whosoever that takes God seriously, because at the time, Bible said, gather my people who are covenanted to me by sacrifice. That is a big sacrifice. The time that everybody is enjoying, sleeping, yawning, and then one way or the other, relaxing, you decide to sacrifice that time to stay with God. God can never take it for granted. You will surely break yokes that it seems to be unbreakable. It is a form of better time management and discipline. You know that maybe during your daytime, it may not be easy for you to go about praying, but praying in the midnight to a great extent helps you to have a better management and discipline. And again, it gives you quiet and uninterrupted time of prayer where you will now be alone with God undistracted. So, my dear, what are you waiting for? Change your style of prayer. Desperate time requires desperate action. Perhaps it's the time and the how you have been praying may be the cause of your problem. If you change your style now, your problem may be end and you will live a more victorious life. So please share this video to 7 people to teach them the need to pray between 2 to 3 a.m. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel. Hit the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. Comment on this video. Share this channel to everyone. I'm sure I'll be helping a lot of people. So do so, may God bless you. So with this, I say enjoy your day and don't forget to enroll in our spiritual academy. Bye-bye.